Hello everyone, welcome back to the Hexagon Challenge here on Shaun Does FM. Hope your day has been going well. Today, the original plan is discussed in today's episode, which if you haven't seen, please go back and watch it. It was of course our New Zealand Premiership semi-final playoff. But the original plan was to do both legs of this OFC Champions League quarter-final today, both home and away against Hienghene Sport from New Caledonia. However, the draw, or should I say the schedule, has messed that up somewhat. As you can see, in between these two games, we have got the New Zealand final. I suppose it makes sense as Canberra United are still in this competition as well. So what that means is we will just play the home league in today's episode. In tomorrow's episode, we will play that final against Canberra United, and then after that, we will come back for the second leg of this Champions League quarter-final. That is, of course, provided we don't win something like 6 or 7-0, in which case we might just skip that second leg of this. We will see what happens though first, but that is the new plan. A little bit different to what I said at the end of yesterday's video, but the schedule has changed things somewhat. So, that obviously spoils what happened yesterday, that 3-0 win against the Phoenix Reserves. If you did not see that, go watch the game. It was different, would be the best way to describe it. So today we play Hienghene Sport. I've looked at the scouting report for this team. We should be beating them pretty comfortably. It is over 2 legs though, and we are at home first. I would prefer to be the away team first, to be honest, and bring them back home. But we'll deal with it. We'll deal with the home league being first. It's not too bad as we can stay home, stay in New Zealand up until that final and then head overseas afterwards. And if we're up 7-0 and we win that New Zealand final, it might be almost an island celebration. But focus. Today, Hienghene Sport, first leg of the quarter-final here at Porritt Stadium. As you can see, the other top half of the draws, quarter-finals, Afira Blackbird versus the Solomon Warriors, Nardi and Canterbury United. That is the game that we want to keep an eye out on, because whoever wins that tie is who we play in the semi. So that's an important tie to keep an eye on. The other one, Ley City versus Tafia. So obviously it will be the Ley City Tafia versus the Afira Blackbird or Solomon Warriors on the other half of the draw. I'm confident, without declaring ourselves absolute morals in this tournament, I think we should win. But yeah, hopefully we don't bowl it. It almost happened yesterday. Mitch Brundle, I'm looking at you. Hopefully today, a little less drama in the game. So you can see how they line up, or they're expected to line up anyway, and their best player has disappeared. So that, yeah, he's gone. He's not in the expected team. Wow, okay, there was one player, I think his name was Sebastian Giroud. I believe he's no relation. Well, New Caledonia, you never know, the French. But yeah, he was their best player, the only one that our scout recommended we had a look at. He's not in their team by the look of it, at least on that expected tactic. They do go out defensive, so it's very similar to what we did yesterday in terms of against those Phoenix Reserves. If we can put in a performance half as good, I think we'll be in a good place here. But yeah, this is a game, considering the quality of the opposition, according to our scouts, that we should be winning fairly comfortably, and hopefully we do, because we have a pretty busy week ahead. The team, everyone's fit. It's the same team as we played in yesterday's game. It's the same team as we've played most of the season. We will actually make just a few changes. Now that we are, of course, in the Champions League, I can bring the likes of Chase Taylor back into the team. He's better than Dino Bodica. He can't play CDM, but he's just better. So we'll give him some game time. Hopefully he can come in off the bench. I think that's the one change that we'll make on the bench anyway. Otherwise, it's the same team. Everyone's recovered pretty well. Mitch Brundle should absolutely 100% be fit after getting that early red card in yesterday's game. Yeah, he has some making up to do. Hopefully, though, he can get a few assists off his long throws. Let's crack in to the first leg of this quarterfinal. So looking at the team list, and indeed, they are not picking Giroud. So now I don't think we have much to worry about at all. Watch that come to bite me back in the bum. They don't even have a manager, Hienghene Sport, according to their team sheet, so that's interesting. Let's get into it though. So we are at home, but looks like we're wearing our alternate black uniform today, as Hienghene Sport are in the light blue and white. And they start with the ball. They are playing right to left. Okay, early injury. It's Caledonia. Not ideal. He hasn't been in as good a form as he was earlier in the season, to be fair. So, I mean, I don't want any bad injuries. And it looks like a lower leg injury. It means John and Wangi will come on. I don't know if we're losing a lot there, to be honest. He's been really good for us in friendlies. He slots onto that left wing nicely. We'll make that change. Forced into an early substitution. Hopefully not much more, as Hienghene Sport whip one in. He's got to be offside here. Yeah, indeed he is. It was a good save by Tracy, but Ruin was offside. Still 0-0 after 7 minutes. Right, 16 minutes gone. Long throw here. Brundle will take it. Launches it forward. The goalkeeper looks like he's been caught out a bit. Reese has a shot. Puts it wide. We've got a few goals recently off those punched out long throws. This time Reese can't find the back of the net. It stays 0-0 as they have a goal kick, which we win in the air. It's Wangi on the left. Gets his chance to impress in the Champions League. He puts one in for Palmer. He heads it back out to Wangi, who puts a ball in, and he's got it back and good in the back of the net. John Wangi got his chance off the bench and makes the most of it. You can see off that goal kick, Strong headed it to him. He put a ball in. Palmer, not sure if he meant to do that. He has a shot at the keeper. It's blocked. It scrambles around, ends up at his feet, and from a tight angle gets it past the goalkeeper. I don't know if he'll be too happy with that, the goalkeeper. But Wangi, as I've just praised at the wrong time there, haven't I? We had a corner. But Wangi makes it 1-0 after 23 minutes. And Hienghene Sport had a goal kick. They can't, or had a free, was it a goal kick or a free kick? I can't remember now. Goldfish memory there from me. But either way, we got the ball back. Now we've given it away again. Now they give it away again. And Wangi will get it on the left side. The man of the moment finds Rees to Stewart. Rees has another shot that's just wide right of the target. Had a couple of early pot shots, but not quite coming off. We are 1-0 up though after half an hour. Free kick here after 36 minutes. Brundle puts it in. They do clear it. Do the New Caledonian side. Rodriguez finds Stewart in a lot of space down the right. He puts the ball in. And Wangi gets his foot to it. That's a double for Wangi. You can see the sort of thing he's been doing in the friendly games. To be fair, I haven't seen those either. But he's been racking up the goals in those. Nice ball to find Stewart here. The ball was pretty standard, wasn't it? Stewart, though, he had lots of space on that right-hand side. Finds Wangi, and that is 2-0. And we are looking nice and comfortable coming into half-time here now. Throw-in, 42 minutes gone. Can we make it 3-0 just before half-time? Brundle pumps it in. Pushed out from the goalkeeper, finds Brundle on the edge. He sort of puts, it looked like a cross, but no one really got on the end of it. And they will look to pump this downfield now. Stewart didn't get his head to the ball. Yentao tries to build something, but it's intercepted, and Stewart, now down that right-hand side, will have another crack again. Back to Rees. Rodriguez puts a ball in, and Wangi has put it wide. That was a golden hat-trick chance for him. Oh, a little bit of a shame, but you can't really complain too much. He's a great half off the bench, and we now have a throw-in right on the brink of half-time. Rodriguez to Stewart. It's cleared, and they could be up to something here, Hienghene Sport. But Rogerson will try and clean up, but it's given it back to Loin now. Big long shot, it's over the top of the bar. Sloppy work there from Rogerson, but we get away with it. And that will be half-time. 2-0. Probably should have been 3-0. That late chance to Wangi, but off the bench he's been superb after that early injury to Caledonia. So we are 2-0 up at half-time. Hopefully we can hammer this home and maybe rest some legs in the second leg away. But we'll see how the second half goes, of course, with that final coming up in a few days' time. It might be a good chance for rotation if we can build up a big lead here. at home. Everyone's looking fairly fit. I did see the likes of Strong and Rees and Flora getting tired, so that might be some substitutions we look to make. Of course, with El Khaleesi going off, we are limited to only 2 more. But I will tell the boys I'm pleased with how it's going, and we'll crack into the second half. So we have a corner Flora to take. He's a little bit tired, but we want to leave him out as a set piece taker. Cleared out to Rees. Nice header to Flora in a bit of space on the edge of the box. Again, it's clear, but Rodriguez is up high enough that he can deal with it. Strong, back to Rees. Back to Rodriguez on the edge. To Stewart in space. It's a good save from their goalkeeper there, because that was hit with a fair bit of power to low and to his right. It remains 2-0, but another corner. Cleared again. Rees to tidy up. Is something going to come from this? We play it back to Rogerson. No, it's not. It remains 2-0 after 55 minutes. A throw-in after 62 here. Brundle, not the greatest throw-in, but it's only cleared out to Strong. He's able to find Rodriguez in a dangerous crossing position. Decides to put it back to Strong as well. To Rogerson at the back. Now back to Rodriguez. He puts a ball in for Mwangi. Heads it on, but no one there. They clear it out to Flora. Mwangi now in space. He can find Palmer here. He didn't find Palmer. He found Stewart, and that is 3-0. That is this half of the tie wrapped up very nicely. And I think we can look to make some substitutions now, because as you can see down the bottom, a lot of boys are in the yellow. But either way, Flora, a really nice ball to Mwangi, who everything he touches, for the most part today, is turning to gold. The Hienghene Sport defence just not able to keep up with our boys, and we really had a 2-on-1 situation there with the goalkeeper. And it worked well. So I think what we'll do now is we'll make some changes. Don't want to take players who are playing overly well off. I think we'll put Barrett on for Palmer and Wangi out front, because he's all over everything today. And the other change, Rafael Floro for the most part of the season's been good. Not in the green today, so we'll make the most of that and give Jorge Eckers a chance at left back. Those will be our subs, of course, with Mwangi coming on earlier. 65 minutes gone, 3-0. Throw into Hienghene Sport now. Wakanomuni. I'll just say the team name now, I think, as he is the same player. Tries to put one over the top. Tracy, oh dear, that is a absolute howler from Connor Tracy. They get an away goal, and it is an absolute shocker. Goodness gracious me, Larice Karius reincarnated. Wakanomuni puts one over the top. It is just such a simple... that's just unbelievable, that. And Gope Finipage puts one away. Yeah, not good enough, Tracy. 3-1. So a goal kick, Tracy. I suppose that found our player. And Wangi will head that, and now Barrett, he can put this through to Wangi, I think, and he does. Is he onside? We'll find out. Oh, it's blocked nicely from the defender, though, and he was onside. That was a good chance. He has been out on the field for a little while now. I suppose he might have just not had the fresh legs that he usually does in this situation. And now we have a throw-in. 82 minutes coming up. The keeper half comes out. He's missed it. And John Mwangi gets a hat-trick off the bench. Superb performance from him today. It is a perfect hat-trick too, as the commentary says. A right foot, a left foot. And now a header. Well, our goalkeeper made a mistake. Their one has now as well. Not as bad as our goalkeeper's mistake. But still, that gives us a 3-goal advantage again. It is 4-1. Although Hienghene Sport look like they might be trying to strike right back. Oh, he's got to be offside there shortly. Yeah, he is. Tracy gets a hand to it. Ends up in the back of the net. But it looked offside. It is offside. It is still 4-1 to Hamilton Wanderers. We are into injury time now. A goal kick to Hienghene Sport. Maybe we could make it 5-1. That would feel nice and comfortable. Rees to Barrett. He gets a shot blocked. Brundle will cover. Back to Eckers, who is off the bench. Puts the ball in behind for Barrett. Gives it back to Eckers in a lot of space. Hopefully he'll look to put a ball into the box. Oh, nice little back flick there, Brundle. Bit of flair from the boys here. Strong to Rees. Oh, and Wangi was through there. He should have hit a shot himself. Gave it to Stewart. He had his attempt blocked. Got it back, but nothing coming from it. And another goal kick here. Hopefully this isn't anything for them. And Barrett will intercept. Right, do we have another chance here? Or are we in the meaningless highlight stage of the game? Ackers gets it to Strong. Brundle back to Ackers. Cross ball finds Rees nicely. Brundle back to Rees. Good passing from the boys here. Barrett tries to hit it on. Doesn't get it to our boys. Rogerson, though, will receive it. Back to Stewart. Rodriguez. Dallying with the ball a bit. Rogerson now launches one for Stewart. And it's a big penalty. That is a poor time to concede a penalty if you're Hienghene Sport. A yellow card. Rafael Flora is off the park. Here's our usual penalty taker. It looks like Brundle. I'm not sure who's taking this. It's Ackers. Actually, he is not bad off penalties. And he's buried it. Left backs do penalties at this team. And that's his first goal of the season. The first goal of his competitive Hamilton Wanderers career. And at 5-1, you'd suggest that that will be enough to see us through to the Champions League semi-finals, even with another game to come. Or another leg to come anyway. And that is that. Tell you what, if it was 5-0, I would definitely not be coming back for the second leg. I think we'll beat them away from home. I'll have to think about that. But yeah, a very good performance from us. A bit frustrating that Tracy gifted them a goal in the 66th minute, but around that we have responded well. John Wangi, clearly the man of the match, coming off the bench, getting 3 goals and 1 assist. A very good performance. Apart from that gift that we gave them, tell the boys that we are very pleased with that. And we'll look at some of the other results of the games at the moment. Canterbury United in a good position, winning 2-0 away from home. They have to travel. I wonder if that's going to take anything out of them coming into the New Zealand final. I think we'll see about that. But yeah, a very good performance. And Wangi just superb off the bench. Al Khaleesi. Right, I forgot about this. How bad is it? Yeah, it's not good. He's out for the rest of the season, I suggest. No, we've got him, Wangi. I think we'll just tell the physio to deal with that injury. It's a shame. He was superb early in the season. He had dried up a little bit in a weird way. Might be given the hot hand a chance here from Wangi. Yeah, so we are 5-1 up. I'm going to have a think about whether we come back for that second leg. However, the next game is a massive one. It is the New Zealand final. We win this, we are guaranteed. Wow, I'll be careful what I say here because I thought certain teams were guaranteed Champions League spots the following season. And it didn't happen. That's how Canterbury United are in the Champions League. But I'm pretty sure you win the New Zealand title and you are in the Champions League. It would make sense, wouldn't it? So we'll go into that game wanting to win it. We haven't lost a competitive game all season. We don't want to start now when it's knockout football. Big game next episode tomorrow. The New Zealand final against Canterbury United. I will have a bit more of a clearer head by then. Says Shaun, who's going to be filming this straight afterwards. And we will see after that whether we come back for Hienghene Sport or if we wait until the semi-final that we should make. But if you enjoyed that first leg of the Champions League quarterfinal, good win for our boys, then make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel to keep up to date with all things Shaun Does FM and the Hexagon Challenge. And until the final tomorrow of the New Zealand competition, enjoy the rest of your day. Cheers.